We're back with another episode of The Law. This week, we're going to talk about how amazing Future's discography is. Is Plies an underrated rapper? And I got a few sports takes that I want to get off my chest. This week on The Law. Welcome back to The Law. I'm your host, Meezy Blvd. The Law is my show where I can say whatever I want to. You might like it and say, hey, Meezy, you been killing this shit. Or you might just be like, yo, this nigga's been loud and wrong, and I just want to hear how loud and wrong he is this week. But hey, it's my show. I say what I want to. So this week, I'm going to start with Future. I heard a couple leaks from Future this week, and I started digging into his discography. And I'm trying to decide, does Future have a miss? Because you can say what you want, you can pick what you like, you can pick whatever albums you love. Hendrix, I'm a personal fan of Hendrix. You can say DS2 is a classic. You could love Pluto. Pluto might be your joint, you might be an old Future fan. But as I was going through his discography and his run, I don't think Future has a miss. Now, when people talk about Future, they always say, hey, what about Honest? Honest was too R&B's and No. The problem with Honest is, Honest was ahead of his time. Honest has all of the R&B songs that we love. It was a blueprint for Hendrix. So if Hendrix is a classic, fucking Honest is the fucking blueprint of how we get to this sound. At that time, niggas wasn't sounding like that. Future did a lot of love songs on that album. Niggas was not doing love songs in the full extent. Trap rappers singing R&B. Right Way, you need to give praise to Future when you see him. This nigga was singing. So we can start with the run. We can start with Dirty Sprite 1. We can talk about Astronaut Status. All classic mixtapes from the streets. We can go to Honest. We get into Honest and you say what you want to, but then we can say, hey, if Honest was bad, it just woke up a beast. Or maybe a monster. This guy did a run that has not been matched in hip-hop for about 5 albums. From Monster, to Beast Mode, 56 Nights, was DS2, then he turned around and gave us Evil, Purple Rain. Bro, I don't think Future's missed. Every album has a legit 3 to 5 hits on it. Not an album without a hit on it. I think we need to go back to Future's discography and just look into it a little bit more. I was listening to Save Me. Some people told me Save Me was trash. And I was like, yo, no, I think Save Me is going to age, is to be a really good EP in the next couple years. Save Me is amazing. I didn't even like Super Future, but I went back to Super Future this week and I was like, holy shit, this might be some of his best work. So I can't find a weak spot in Future's discography. If you can find it, you be sure to comment below, hit me up, let me know what you find the weak spot is. I think Sierra is the reason this nigga couldn't miss. Now he gotta prove. Shit, he got better albums than her. And Rush. But whatever. He only got 1 Super Bowl. He lost another one. Fuck him. But all I'm saying is, Future's discography is... If Kanye has one of the best first 5 albums, Future is right next to him. Right next to him for quality of music. So all I got to say is, if you don't believe me, go check out Future. You can play them in reverse order and go back and see where the growth is, and you'll be like, oh shit, this nigga really was ahead of his time. So Future, for that, I salute you. Shit's fire. Your discography is ablazing. Moving on, I was listening to music from the South this week. When they talk Southern rappers, they always like to mention, T.I., Ludacris, Jeezy, Ross, Gucci, Boosie. But it's a name in there that always gets forgotten. Mr. 305 himself. I don't even know. Plies is not even from Miami. Plies is from Tallahassee or Fort Lauderdale. One of them Florida cities. That's not big. Plies. Plies is a name that needs to be mentioned when you talk to these southern rappers. His first 3 albums are hits. Real Testament, Definition of Real, The Realest, Goon Affiliated. He's got 3 albums, one being his definite classic. So I feel like his discography should be mentioned. And he's a B+ rapper. He's a B+ rapper. His talk game is decent. He might not be the best lyricist. He might not be the most catchy. But he give you hits. And as you know, if you know Meezy, that's all I really care about. Just give me hits. I mean, the first album alone is classic. First album's got I Know You Working, On My Dick, One More Time, I Am the Club, Run Mama Crazy. Shawty is a hood classic. No matter where you go, that song come on, you rub it on some cheeks. No matter where you at. Got Shawty, Goons Lurking. You was definitely gonna let you dump off some dick somewhere. Let you dump off some dick somewhere. And we got Money, Hypnotize, him and Akon. Another hit off the first album. So then we try to go in. We run in the second album. It's hits on there. You got Please Excuse My Hands, Who Hotter Than Me, Busted Baby 2, No One Fan with Keisha Coles. I'm willing to go on the lid right here, right now. You can stamp me, you can say this, and you can take it to the bank. If we gonna do a set in the South, Plies has way more hits than Ja Rule. In the South, I will say Ja Rule has bigger anthems that are national. I don't know about international, but nationally, Ja Rule has the biggest hits. But if you're gonna say, I think Plies may be the down South Ja Rule. He's got the hits to prove it. You give me 10 Ja Rule, I'm sure I can give you 10 Plies songs that work. That's all I'm saying. We need to start appreciating Plies. Plies is giving us a hit damn near every year since 07. Fam, if you say, well, where was Plies between 2011 and 2014? I can give you 8 hits from 07 that fill in that space. But let's not forget that Plies is giving us rock. He gave us Racks Up to Our Ear. Like, he's giving us joints. Ran off on a plug twice. He's giving us hits when he probably shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. He's been the guy. Let's not talk about his Instagram. Let's not talk about his Instagram. Plies might have revolutionized the way that rappers use the internet. Let's not get there. But I think Plies is the guy who we need to start talking about more. He's been around. He gave us the best day of the week. Sweet Puss of Sadness. He gave us Sweet Puss of Sadness. Let's respect this man. Respect him, bro. Let's give him his hour. Moving along, as you can see, the sun's going down. I'm here on my last topic. I'm gonna give you some of my sports takes this week that I'm upset about. The All-Star game is this weekend, and I think it is a snooze fest. Snooze fest. Number one, the only thing I'm really gonna watch maybe is the rookie, well, whatever they call a rookie sophomore game now. I think it's US versus the world, whatever they call that shit, which is a bad title. Go back to just calling it rookie versus sophomore. I don't care if the European players need their life. Most of them niggas is in the All-Star game anyway. Giannis, fucking Luka, whatever. That's the game I'm most excited to see because it's some young studs in the league. I don't know if Zion's playing, but I know Ja's in it. Ja's gonna play. Ja, that's my guy. Ja Morant, he's a dog. And he's gonna come to hoop. He's gonna take guys out. That's the one I'm excited to see. Friday night, I could care less about the celebrity game. Go ahead and give Quavo his MVP trophy. He's in there, he's gonna get it. Chance the Rapper, go home. That's all I'm gonna say. Saturday, I don't care about shooting stars. I also don't care about the skills challenge. Fam, Derrick Rose is in Chicago and he don't want to be in it. that lets you know that this shit is boring. That's number 2. Number 3, the 3-point contest don't got Steph and Clay in it, so it ain't exciting no more. It's whoever can put the most shots. Zach LaVine thinks he's got a jumper from somewhere. Like, why are you in this? I don't care. You should be in a dunk contest. Moving along, the dunk contest is boring now. I am on Instagram all the time. Shy Ball is life. It is a bunch of highlights of guys doing amazing dunks. Those are the guys that should be in a dunk contest. I don't want to see Dwight catch an alley-oop from the crowd. Like I don't want to see none of these guys do these dunks, bro. The last dunk contest that was amazing was Aaron Gordon versus Zach LaVine. That should be the last dunk contest that we ever have to sit through because it was amazing and it was totally worth it. But this shit is getting boring. There's nothing else you can do. We've seen a guy jump over a car. We've seen a guy dunk on 2 rims. We've seen a guy take off from the free throw line and take it between his legs. We've seen these dunks. Unless you can get the guys that do 950s or whatever that number is. What is it, 940 maybe? I'm not no fucking skateboard guy. Whatever you can do or a math guy. I can't do that shit. Let them do that dunk contest shit. And Sunday, like, Giannis, fam, what are you doing? What are you doing? Looking at the lineups, they're calling this shit Team LeBron versus Antetokounmpo. It's just East versus West. LeBron's whole team is guys from the West. Westbrook. He's got Westbrook. He's got James Harden. He's got Russ, Ant Davis, Luka. His whole team is the West Coast, and then Antetokounmpo is picked to pick second. This is 2 years in a row Antetokounmpo is picked trash. He's a trash drafter. Somebody's got to come and take that spot from him. He drives horribly, bro. You're trash. And also, I think CJ McCullough had the best idea. If we're going to rebrand this All-Star game or this All-Star weekend for the festivities, they got to do this one-on-one. Changing the rules of the All-Star game is not going to keep it entertaining. I don't give a damn that the fourth quarter is the first team to 24. The fourth quarter of the All-Star game is already competitive because somebody's about to lose, and then they start playing. The All-Star game has always been 3 quarters of trash, and then the fourth one gets intense. Just because y'all honor Kobe by dropping it to 24, rest in peace to the Mamba, we don't care, bro. That shit is trash. I don't care about these new rules for the All-Star game. Let's do something different, bro. Let's do some shit different. Let them fucking pick teams when they get there and see who's gonna be there. Let them do it like that. And then you could be like, oh, this is fire. But the All-Star game is trash. This shit is boring. I don't have nothing else. It's so trash, bro. I'm so upset. It's almost as bad as Gail asking interview questions. I don't know what to say no more. Just can't do it. Adam Silver, you dropping the ball, my G. You are dropping the ball.